Before we start styling our text, we need to determine our color theme. You can make your own color swatches in Affinity Publisher, but I prefer to find a color theme online and then create my swatches. There's many places you can find color themes online, but I prefer to go to color.adobe.com because there are so many different color options there. They have a place where you can create your own palette, which is super useful, but I like to go to the Explore tab and search for something that meets my needs. For this menu, I want it to have a real retro vibe because, you know, it's a drive-in, so that's kind of an old-timey thing. So I'm just going to type in retro into the search bar, search it here. You'll get a ton of different options with this. There are lots of good ones. And this just makes it a little easier so that you have a theme that works together and you don't have to just make it up all on your own. I'm going to look at this one. I kind of like the vibe that this one is giving me. So I'm going to go ahead and screenshot it. Screenshot is Command-Shift-4 on the Mac. I'm just going to screenshot the colors. And you can see I've got the hex codes there if I want to copy them, but I'm actually just going to use the eyedropper tool to pick these up. Now, back in Affinity Publisher, we're just going to go ahead and bring in the image. So we want to place the image, which is File, and then Place. And then it's just saved to the desktop because that's where screenshots are saved. And then our cursor loads up. If you find yourself having any trouble placing the image, it might be because you have a text box selected. If you have a text box selected, it will say, oh, that's a text box. You don't want to put an image in there, and it won't always let you place the image. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enter on preview mode so that I don't have the grays over my image while we're making these swatches. Now we need the Swatches Studio open on the right, and then in the menu, we're actually going to go ahead and we are going to add a document palette. We could add an application palette that would make this available across our different documents, or a system palette which would make it available across our different programs. But for now, I just want a document palette just for this document that we're making. So click Add Document Palette. It's currently unnamed. Go to Rename Palette and call it Retro. Alright, but we have no colors in this palette, so we need to add them. So back to the little menu in the top right, and we'll say add a global color. We want it to be a global color because that will then allow us to change the color if we need to and change everything that we've applied that color to. So then we're just going to use this eyedropper tool in the global color dialog box, and we're going to go pick up our colors. Click on the color that the eyedropper's picked up and click Add. The little white corner of the swatch tells you it's a global color. Alright, we'll do that again. And we'll just do that for each of them. Okay, and so there you have it. That's how you add a color palette to your Affinity Publisher document. And from here on out, we can go ahead and we can use these colors in our paragraph styles. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this screenshot because we don't need it anymore. And in the next video, we'll start talking about styling our text.